What's up? So a new season of Fortnite has been out for a few days now, and what we're going to be doing in this video is actually going through your guys' survey results, looking at what you think is the best season in Fortnite. I reached out to you guys in a survey asking you what you thought your top 3 favorite seasons were, and today we're gonna go through those results. It's gonna be great because we're gonna look at the bad seasons, the good seasons, and where season 10 ranks amongst them. Or at least where season 10 as of today ranks amongst them. Anyways, let's do this. All right, so very, very interesting. Coming in at number 10, which is the lowest on our list, is actually going to be season 8 by quite a ridiculous amount too. In our survey, season 8 came in just staggeringly lower than everything else with 481 votes. The number 1 spot got over 8,000. Yeah. I am a little bit blown away, to be honest. Season 8 wasn't my favorite season, but I didn't think it was that bad. I think overall, probably the reason people didn't like season 8 all that much is simply because not a lot happened that was outstanding. We saw the introduction of the boom bow and flint-knock pistol, which were both at least fun weapons. Flint-knock was pretty awesome, honestly. I really, really miss that guy. But as far as new biomes go, I would argue that it was probably one of the worst of all time, so there's that. And on top of that, the battle pass was very underwhelming. While Blackheart was a cool concept, I really didn't see much love for him, and Lux was a terrible tier 100 skin. Really, the only thing good that came out of that battle pass was Peely. And really, on top of that, it didn't push the storyline anywhere. You had the pirate along with the prisoner and the ice king, who they just ended up basically doing nothing. The season did end with Tilted and Retail being destroyed, and we had the whole unvaulting event, which was super cool, but season 8 was a bit, I guess, of a letdown. Now, very interesting to me, the number 9 spot on our list is season 9. This was the season we just finished, and I'm not sure if people voted this low because they're just kind of tired of it and they can't really look at it with like rose tinted glasses yet, but I'm very surprised. Season 9 got 1,128 votes, and honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed. But I can also understand the frustration. We saw the removal of Tilted Towers for a less than adequate replacement, which was Neo. And while slipstreams were a great way to get around, they were also very annoying to get landed in on or have your enemy escape. In retrospect, the battle pass was probably one of the most lackluster of all time. And in my opinion, the worst thing of all was probably the weapon loadout. There were a lot of changes with season 9. So for what we saw added in, we had the combat shotgun, the tactical assault rifle, the burst SMG, the storm flip, the proximity grenade launcher, the chug splash, the revolver, the drum shotgun, airstrikes, epic and legendary tactical shotgun, the storm scout sniper rifle, the semi-auto sniper rifle, the pump shotgun back, and also shockwave grenades, the suppressed SMG, and the bolt action sniper. We also saw the removal of clingers, buried treasure, the pump shotgun, the poison dart trap, the scoped revolver, the suppressed assault rifle, the thermal assault rifle, balloons, the compact SMG, the suppressed SMG, the hunting rifle, the boom bow, the dual pistols, dynamite, rare tactical assault rifle, impulse grenades, rift to go, the pirate cannon, and the suppressed bolts. So this was the season that moved the most amount of stuff. And in my opinion, I don't really think they did a great job of that. There were a lot of weapons that I just didn't really like, and I saw a lot of things leave. And it was nice to see like the pump come back at the end of the season, but having that not there for most was not very great. Now moving on to our number 8 spot, we have season 6. Now season 6 only barely bested season 9 with 1,141 votes, only like 13 more, but technically it beats it. In some ways, I feel like season 6 was the worst. Now, the island theme, I think, is the one redeeming quality of that season. That floating island moving all around, having each location different almost week to week, and then finally the butterfly event and all that was super cool. Battle Pass, not so great. And that's really all I ever think about with that season. Season 6 was just a very meh season. It added a few new things, but really not a lot, and overall, in my opinion, it was just a very bland season apart from the cube events. And weirdly enough, coming in at number 7, we have season 7 with 1,553 votes. If I was ranking this video myself, I would probably go season 8, season 6, and then season 7, and then 9 here. Season 7 to me was another pretty lackluster season. Adding in the snow area to me really wasn't great. I didn't like Happy Hamlets, although it did, I will admit, have great loot. Frosty Flights was not really my cup of tea either. And that basically only left Polar Peak. We saw Plains, which were just absolutely super annoying, along with the Infinity Sword. The Ice Storm event was super lame, and really, I can't think of anything at all good to say about Season 7. They had a cool battle pass. I really liked Lynx, but honestly, that's pretty much where it ends. Yeah, I might even put Season 7 lower than Season 6, if I'm being completely honest. Now, moving on to our number 6 spot with 1,997 votes. Is Season 1. So I'd really be curious to know how many people that voted for Season 1 actually played in Season 1, but it's getting ranked where it is. Season 1 had no storyline, no big events at the end of it, no battle pass, but it was the first season. It had a seasonal shop with the Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper. Season 1 also had a Halloween update. Ghoul Trooper, Skull Trooper, Pumpkin Launcher. It's hilarious because, like, if we were given Season 1 now, it would be the worst. It really was a very lackluster season. I mean, it was like the worst season. It didn't do anything. But it was the first, and I understand people have a lot of nostalgia for it. I've played since before Season 1, and I can't even really say that I have a lot of nostalgia for this season. At this point, Fortnite was still kind of like not at its peak, and I feel like Season 2 is where it really picked up in both hype and just being a better game. Season 1 was weird. It was a very weird time, and I would go back, but I don't miss it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 5 spot with 3,320 votes, we actually have Season 10. So Season 10 is ranking behind Season 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which, yeah, it's really hard to say. It's been out for less than a week, so take this ranking with a grain of salt. Seeing as what they're doing with the map, adding new POIs in slowly, it seems, over the course of the season, I think we're going to look back on Season 10 quite fondly. I can't imagine that Season 10 is ever going to be looked at as being better than Season 2, 3, or 4. But in retrospect, in a few months, you know, we might be thinking like, dang, that was better than Season 5 at least. I like the theme that they're going for, and I like what's happening right now, and I really like the Battle Pass. And I think the biggest issue that players have been having are the mechs. We'll look back at the end of the season and then see where that whole mess ends up, but mechs suck. I don't really know what their fate is going to be, whether they're going to be a long-term thing in the game or just completely be in the vault for the entire season. But yeah, I'm not really a fan myself. Honestly, I just kind of hope that Season 10 can keep the hype up in introducing us with new locations and really keeping it exciting. But yeah, honestly, number 5 spot, I think this is right where it belongs. Now coming in at number 4, we have Season 5. So Season 10 got 3,321 votes, and Season 5 got 3,640. So actually not that far off, about the same amount of love right now. I always say that Season 5 was kind of like the last good season, and I honestly really did like a lot of Season 9. A lot I didn't like, but there was also a lot that I did like. It felt like a fairly balanced season. But 5 was for sure a fun season. That said though, I think people look at it with a little bit of rose-colored glasses. I mean, let's not forget the drum gun, the SMG, the compact SMG, just that terrible spray meta that we used to see. Forgot about LMGs, even the minigun being like unlimited. That was not the best of times, if we're being completely honest, but it's nostalgia. I can't really say for sure yet because, again, we are only a week into Season 10, but I wouldn't be surprised if I personally like Season 10 more. Season 5, looking back, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, dang, a lot of issues. Great battle pass, great additions to the map, the whole desert biome was awesome, but that's kind of where it ends. Bad meta, storyline that like literally did nothing until the very end with the cube spawning in, so that's kind of where I'm at. Now at number 3, things are about to really pick up. With 5,682 votes, we have Season 2. Honestly, I think this is another well-picked spot. Season 2 saw the introduction of the Battle Pass, Tilted Towers, and that entire west side of the map update. It was a big time for Fortnite. This really gave it the momentum for when it would peak in like season 3 and 4. And one of the biggest things we saw added was minis. Like little things like that just really, I feel like, made the game much better. So there was a time where just big shields made it very hard to live. But coming in at number 2 with 6,710 votes, we have season 4. I feel like the beginning/middle of season 4, end of season 3 was kind of like the hype period. That peak hype for Fortnite. Season 4 had a pretty solid battle pass with Carbide and Omega, and it also saw some new locations. I mean, obviously, Dusty Divot, big Fs in the chat. We had Risky Reels as well. Pop Rocks were introduced. We finally started getting a storyline. Honestly, season 4, like, I got a lot of nostalgia for that one. I really did enjoy that season. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 1, blowing everything out of the water with 8,576 votes, it's season 3. Makes sense. This was a lot of people's first ever season. This, in my opinion, was also the peak hype of Fortnite. It had a very strong battle pass with John Wick, Dark Voyager. If you played during season 3, you know, and it's kind of hard to describe it if you didn't. It was just a really fun time. People weren't so good yet, and man, I really, really do miss this. Some of my best memories were made in season 3, and yeah, I'm really happy that you guys put it in here at the number 1 spot. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be our list for today. Now let me know what you guys think of this list, especially let me know your thoughts on season 10. It seems like a very controversial season. There's a lot of things people like, but a lot of things people don't like. And I'm honestly just very excited to see where things are going to go with the rest of this season. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video and you could please subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. As well, leave a like, follow me on Twitter and all that stuff, and I will talk to you guys later. So have a great day, and peace out, you freaking nerds. Whew! I'm tired, Roman. Bye.